Yeah. So today we are going to discuss from the concept of endocrine glands. Yes, endocrine. Hmm. So as the term suggests, or as the term name depicts, that represents that endocrine glands means endo means within. Okay. So what these glands will do? The glands of the endocrine system secrete their products, hormones, directly into the blood rather than through a duct. So whatever hormones, what are hormones? These are the chemicals which do or which are responsible for certain activity in our body. So these chemicals will be released by a specialized parts which are called as glands. So the glands which release hormones, the glands which release chemicals directly into the blood, not through any duct. Duct means a fluid medium, a medium through which that hormone will go. So there is no separate duct or a fluid from which that hormone will go and reach the target organ. So the hormones will be directly released into the blood, and in the through the blood it will go to the target organ. So such glands are called as endocrine glands. The major glands of endocrine system include pineal gland, pituitary, pancreas, ovaries, testis, thyroid, parathyroid, hypothalamus, and adrenal glands. So these all are the glands which are present in our endocrine system. Next we have, as you can see the flow chart here, thyroid, pancreas, adrenal, pituitary, parathyroid, thymus, and gonads. So just take 2 minutes of your time and just write down this definition. Once you complete, please let me know through the mic. Put the heading as endocrine glands and write this definition. Endocrine glands are the glands of the endocrine system that secrete their products, hormones, directly into the blood rather than through a duct. Did you complete, Panchami?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next. Just draw this flow chart, endocrine glands, and draw like this. Circle you do later. At center, you write endocrine glands, and these are the endocrine glands.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Next, we have to focus on the function of those glands. So as again you can see the definition here, Endocrine glands are ductless glands, means they do not release hormones into any fluid or a duct. So the directly hormones will be sent into the blood. So these hormones are also called as chemical messengers, which carry messages to a particular organ or a tissue through the bloodstream, through the blood. These glands, what these glands will do? These glands will control growth, development, metabolism. What do you mean by metabolism? The overall chemical reactions which takes place in a living organism is called as metabolism, and reproduction. Endocrine glands secrete hormones in response to external as well as internal stimuli. So endocrine glands will not always secreting the hormones. They will secrete hormones when they are stimulated by a stimuli. The stimuli may be external or may be internal. So in the glands, we have just check here a pituitary gland. Here in the brain, the pituitary gland will be situated. So what it secretes? It secretes a hormone named growth hormone. What is the function of growth hormone? Regulates the growth according to the age, controls the functioning of endocrine gland. This pituitary gland is there, no? It controls the function of all other endocrine gland. That is why this pituitary gland is called as master gland. It is called as master gland as it controls the other endocrine glands. Next, we have thyroid. So you can see the position of a thyroid gland here near the throat. So it secretes a hormone which is called as thyroxine. A hormone which is secreted by thyroid is thyroxine. What it does? It controls the metabolism rate. Metabolism is different. Metabolism rate is different. Metabolism means chemical reactions which are taking place inside the body. Metabolism rate means the speed of the reactions. The speed of the reactions in the living organism. Okay, that is a metabolism rate. So that will be controlled by a thyroxine. It also brings about balanced growth. Balanced growth brought about by what? Thyroxine or a thyroid hormone. Sorry, thyroid gland. Next, we have parathyroid gland, which secretes a hormone which is called parathormone. It controls calcium balance of the body. The calcium balance is controlled by the parathormone hormone. So, why calcium is necessary? For the bone development, calcium is necessary. Next, we have adrenal gland. You can see the adrenal gland here. Okay. So, this adrenal gland secrete a hormone which is called adrenaline. It is called as shock hormone also. It prepares a body for emergency, during emergency condition, sudden fear, sudden shock. So that all will be controlled by this hormone. Pancreas. So here you can see the pancreas. Here you can see the pancreas near the liver, below the stomach. So what it secretes a hormone called as insulin, which controls glucose level, that is sugar level of the blood. Then we have testis in the male. This testis will secrete a hormone called as testosterone. What it does? It controls the growth and development of male reproductive system. And the ovaries in female. So ovaries in female secrete a hormone called as estrogen and progesterone. They control the growth and development of female reproductive system. This is about the functions and hormones released by endocrine glands. Did you get it, Panchami? Did you get it, Panchami?
Yes.
Okay. Please write this tabular column. This one. Make a table, rough table, and write this. Once you complete, let me know. Okay. Did you complete Panchami? Panchami, did you complete? Okay, Shreya, are you here? Shreya? Shreya, are you here? Okay, note down this tabular column. Note down this tabular column. Okay. So this is about the endocrine glands. What do you mean by endocrine glands? The glands which secrete the hormones, which secretes the chemical messengers directly inside the blood. Okay, to a target, which will reach to a target organ. Okay, such glands are called as endocrine glands, and we got to know which are the glands: pituitary, thyroid, parathyroid, adrenal, pancreas, testes, and ovaries. Pituitaries will secrete growth hormone. Thyroid will secrete or release thyroxine. Parathyroid, parathormone. Pancreas, insulin. Testis, testosterone. Ovaries, estrogen and progesterone. And these are the respective function which I explained. Okay. So, yeah, Shreya, did you complete this? Shreya, did you complete? Next. Coordination in plants. Till now, we discussed coordination in animals. We have coordination in plants also. So, how in plants also certain chemicals will be released which perform a particular functions. So, here you can see in plants, control and coordination is done by chemical substances Those chemical substances are called as plant hormones or phytohormones. There are basically five main types of plant hormones: auxins, gibberellins, cytokinins, abscisic acid, ethylene. AGCAE. AGCAE. Auxins. What is the function of auxin? It helps in cell division, that is directly for the growth, cell elongation, and the growth of a plant. Gibberellin help in growth of stem and branches. Cytokinins helps in cell division, formation of fruits and seeds. Formation of fruits and seeds. Abscisic acid inhibit growth and affects wilting of leaves, means withering off, fall off of the leaves. Next, ethylene helps in flowering and ripening of fruits. Helps in flowering and ripening of fruits. So these are the hormones which are present in the plants: auxins, gibberellins, cytokinins, abscisic acid, and ethylene. So after this, we have movements in plants. Before that, just note down this, write it soon, take it fast. So coordination in plants is a heading. In plants to phytohormones, then this one. Make it fast, both of you, and let me know soon. Don't make me to scream that Shreya, did you complete? Panchami, did you complete? Adarde 5 ನಿಮಿಷ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. So do respond once you finish it off. Okay. Shreya completed. What about Panchami? Panchami, did you complete?
Yes.
Okay. Next, we have movements in plants. Other than these, the chemicals and their functions, plants will also show certain movements towards certain stimuli. How we respond to the stimuli, like light, sound, and all. How we animals will respond, na? Like that, plants also will respond to certain external stimuli and show certain movements. So let us see what are those. First, we have tropic movements. What do you mean by tropic movements? Directional movements towards or away from the stimulus, and it depends on a growth. Let us take a light. Okay, plants will always grow towards the light. You know that, you observed, I guess. So in the tall buildings and all, if coconut tree is there in that building, Wherever in whichever corner the light comes, to that direction the coconut trees will be bent. Okay, so the directional movement towards the stimuli, here stimuli is what, light, or away from the stimuli. Okay, that is called as tropic movements. In tropic movements, again we have different types: phototropism, geotropism, chemotropism, hydrotropism. Photo means what? Light. The movement of a plant in response to light is called as phototropism. So we know that always plants move or grow towards the light. So as they go towards the stimuli or a light, it is called as phototropism is positive for the plant because it will bend towards the light. It is towards the stimuli anta. Bending of shoot towards light. If it is away from the light, it is called negative phototropism. So for example, negative phototropism we will see in the root system. The shoot system, upper part of the plant will be towards the light, but the lower part, the root system, will be always away from the light. So it is away from the stimulus, which is away, we will consider it as negative, which is towards, we will consider it as positive. So in the plant, the shoot system shows positive phototropism and the root system will show negative phototropism. This concept is clear for both of you, Panchami and Shreya? Phototropism concept artha aita makkale? Panchami said yes. What about Shreya? Do you have any doubt here?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you complete? I mean, did you get the concept?
Yes, ma'am, I understood.
Okay, thank you. Next, we have geotropism. 1 second. Okay. Geotropism means what? Geo means earth. Geo means what? Earth. So the movement of a plant towards the earth is called as geotropism. So in the plant, when you consider, the shoot system will be away from the earth, the upper part, the stem, branches, flowers, fruits and all. The root system will be towards the earth. So we can say that plant is positively geotropic because it is towards the stimuli. Root system is towards the stimuli. That is why plant root system is positively geotropic, whereas plant shoot system, the upper system, is negatively geotropic, means it is away from the earth. It moves away from the stimuli, that is earth. Next, here you can see upward growth of shoot, negative geotropism, and growth of root towards the earth, positive geotropism. Next, we have chemotropism. Chemotropism means, chemo means what here? Chemicals. So the movement of a plant in response to chemical stimuli is called as chemotropism. For example, here, growth of pollen tube towards the ovule. We know that there will be a stigma, the female part of a plant. So on this, the pollen grain will come and attach. Through the pollen tube, the pollen tube is formed and it will go to the part which is called as ovary in a female reproductive system, the ovary of the plants. So how that pollen tube will go to the ovule only? Why not to other parts of a plant? Why? Because the ovule will secrete certain chemicals in response to which the pollen tube will grow towards ovule. This is called as chemotropism. Next, we have hydrotropism, is the movement of plants in response to water. Is the movement of plants in response to water. It is called as hydrotropism. Next, see here, phototropism. Unidirectional. This side is light, so the all the plantlets are towards this side. This is geotropism, growth of root towards the ground and growth of shoot towards the light. Next, Chemotropism. See, the pollen grains are there, the male reproductive cells. So these cells has to produce pollen tube. Whatever here yellow color you are seeing, it is a pollen tube. It has to reach the ovule here. How the pollen tube will reach here only, why not to other parts, means it is due to the chemical released by the ovule. Next we have tropic movements. In tropic movements we learnt phototropism, geotropism, chemotropism, hydrotropism. Next we have tropic nastic movements anta. Nastic movements means these are non-directional. These movements do not have any particular direction, which are neither towards the stimulus nor away from the stimulus. Stimuli hatra agu irodilla, stimuli inda duranu irodilla. It does not depend on growth. Example, if we touch the leaves of touch me not plant athwa I'm sorry. In Kannada we will call it as muttidare muni. So if we touch that plant, the leaves will fold and droops down. Adana touch madidre enagutte, the leaves will fold and droops down. The kelage mukha madutte leaves. Immediately, due to change in the amount of water in the leaves. So when you touch alva, the amount of water in the leaves will suddenly taken off, so that they will droop down and they will, what is that, fold. Depending upon the amount of water in the leaves, it swells or shrinks. So how much water is present inside the leaves, depending on that much they will shrink, that much they will again unfold, again get like this. Okay, this is called a nastic movement, which is not dependent on growth, which does not have any direction. Idagide. Okay, next. Okay, fine. Movements in plants. Put the heading movements in plants, guys. Put the heading movements in plants. Then write down all the points here. All the points. So hydrotropism alli, the shoot shows negative hydrotropism because it is away from the water. The root here shows positive phototropism because it absorbs the water. Okay, write down and let me know once you finish. Please write it fast. Scribble down it. Once you are done, let me know. Once you complete, let me know so that I will share the other slide. Completed both of you? Panchami and Shreya? Shreya completed. Okay. Panchami also completed. Good. Next, you guys have to note down nastic movements. Just refer your textbooks for the diagram of the tropic movements. Don't neglect those these diagrams. This one, these diagrams are there in your textbook. Just focus on that also. Next, you note down nastic movements, guys. Nastic movements. Just a second. Start writing till here to here. Yeah, whole slide you have to write down. Once you completed, let me know. Okay, Shreya completed. What about Panchami?
Completed.
Okay. So in this session, we completed the concept or the chapter control and coordination. In the next session, we will start the new chapter, that is our environment. Before that, we will solve exercise question and answers from this chapter. Okay, do attend the session, don't miss. Okay, and upcoming Sunday, you guys have test of maths for 50 marks. Please do attend. Yaru neataga attend ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. So please do attend and send the test papers to me or in the group. You know na that Route 10 mentor group is, I made that group. You guys are there in that group, na Shreya and Panchami? Yeah. Hello. Yeah. So your test paper should be submitted in that group on Sunday, right? The question paper will be sent, and on Sunday you have to send in that group. Understood? Otherwise, immediately on Monday, your parents will get call. Let me end up the session here. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye-bye.